Welcome to another full body workout. Today we're gonna do a little bit of everything, have some new exercises and movements for you today. We're gonna start with something quick and easy, so feel free to join me on this one. We're gonna start with some reaches, so sky reaches. Here we wanna put our feet almost together, and then we're gonna reach up to the sky with our arms going outwards and up. And when we reach up, we're gonna stand on the tips of our toes. Try to hold a second at least, or half a second, at the top part of the reach, trying to stretch and activate your calves, your legs, your hamstrings, your glutes, your core, your shoulders, everything, trying to grab the sky. We're gonna do 15 reaches, so get going. Yes, get going. You don't necessarily have to point your toes, but this will work on your balance and will also activate your legs when doing the exercise. So I do recommend you try to do it. If you lose your balance, like I might in a couple seconds, that's okay. Like that, yes. It happens. Don't worry too much about it. Just keep going. Stand back up and let's get it again. For our next exercise, we're gonna activate the core and the lower body and also our upper body. So we're gonna start doing a forward fold with our knees bent, putting our hands on the floor. Then we are going to walk all the way to a plank. When we reach to the plank, we're going to push back to a downward facing dog. You can see that my heels are high on the ground. And then we're going to walk ourselves back. Then standing up and doing another repetition of these. Walk into plank, into downward facing dog, into plank, and walking back to the forward fold, and then going up. We're gonna do 10 of these complete movements. As you can see, I don't go fully into the plank, just go deep enough that I can go to a downward facing dog. Once you get into the fourth repetition, you can start straightening your knees so you don't bend your knees on your forward fold. And also you can try to get your heels closer to the ground when you're doing the downward facing dog. So we are progressing in our repetitions. So we can start easy, bending our knees, walking slowly, and on our downward facing dog, we can keep our heels up. And as we are warming up, our body is moving and we are getting ahead, and we are starting to feel this exercise a little bit easier. We can start adding more difficulty, like keeping our knees straight on the plank, trying to just stand on the tip of our toes, and then walking back all the way to the forward fold. This is the first time I've been doing my exercises with slides on. It's good. These slides are very comfortable, actually. Just don't want to get my mat too dirty. And it has been raining this morning, which tends to get all the floor really dusty. So anytime I place a foot on my mat, it's gonna leave a stain. Anyways, don't mind me on my slides. Still can work out pretty good with them. So we're almost done with our repetitions. I think this was 9. We're gonna do the last one. Walking all the way forward to the plank, back to downward facing dog, stretching the glutes, stretching the hamstrings, pushing through your arms, and then walking back to the forward fold. Move your hands a little bit. give some love to the wrists. We are gonna do some wrist workout here, but right now we're gonna do some sumo squats. So we'd like to get our feet a little bit wider than shoulders, maybe 1.5, 2 times wider than shoulders, like you would be taking a horse stance. And then we're gonna lower ourselves down. Our feet are pointing outwards. That is the most comfortable for me, like the same way the knees. We're gonna do 12 repetitions, 10 to 12 repetitions on these. Try to go as low as you can. Maybe with each repetition you go a little bit lower than the last one. I tend to try to go a little bit past my knees. That's where I feel the stretch, and I'd like to combine my exercises with a little bit of a stretch, so trying to get a little bit mobility and flexibility into my strength exercises. Same thing with a sumo squat, trying to keep a back straight, lowering yourself down. Don't let the knees collapse on the inside. Now we're gonna step onto the mat, and we are going to do a deep squat. So we're gonna do a wide stance deep squat, so like the sumo squat, but just go deeper, as deep as you can. Hopefully the sumo squat lets you go a little bit deeper than before. And then we're gonna open one side. To do this, we're gonna stop the right leg with the right arm, and then with the left arm we're gonna push the left knee. This way we're opening from one side and then stopping the motion on the other side. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds on each side. Always try to breathe into your stretch. So here we're stretching the adductors, the inside of our hips. So when you breathe, imagine you are filling up the bottom part of your lungs first. That way you're gonna feel it in your stretch, and it's actually gonna help you get a little bit deeper and elongate a little bit more. When we try to stretch a muscle, usually there's a stretch reflex that takes care of us, but it's a little bit too safe sometimes, and it doesn't let us go into our full range of flexibility. So breathing into our stretches and breathing constantly will help us tell our body that everything is fine, and it can let us go a little bit deeper into our stretch. So move the hips a little bit, feel that new flexibility you have acquired with this stretch. Now we're gonna go into some hand push-ups. For this, we're gonna go on all fours. You can warm up the wrists a little bit by putting them in front of you and opening and closing the hands. Maybe moving the wrist all the way down, all the way up, twisting it, bringing it to your, trying to bring it to your face or outward. Then we're gonna go all fours, putting our shoulders stacked on top of our wrists. We're gonna push ourselves, and we're gonna do some scapular retractions. So I got confused, that's gonna be the next exercise. So we're gonna go on all fours. The 5 first exercises, I'm gonna do it with my knees on the ground. Here you're gonna try to get your scapulas together behind your back, and then you're gonna, as you push, you're gonna try to split them apart, so make them as far away as possible. My next 3 repetitions are gonna be with my knees raised. So this is a quadruped position, and we're gonna do scapular retractions here. Same thing, elbows are not bent, shoulders are hidden, so you try to point your elbows as close to your knees as possible. And the last 5 repetitions, I'm gonna do it on a plank position, or a pseudo plank position. This would not be perfect form for a plank, but still we're working up on warming up the shoulders, full shoulder mobility and health on this exercise. We did 15 total. Do them on the position you feel most comfortable on. So first position would be with the knees on the ground, that's level 1. Level 2 would be with the knees slightly raised, that would be level 2. And level 3 would be on a plank position. Remember, you are trying to, on the inhale, you're gonna bring your scapulas together on the back of your spine, and on the exhale you're gonna push and try to create as much space between your scapulas as you can. So now we're gonna go into this handstand, the hand push-ups. So we're going to all fours, knees on the ground, and we're gonna push our hands like a push-up for our hands. We're trying to put the palm all the way in the ground and then lift our hands so we can stay on 4, 3, or 2 fingers. So this doesn't look like much. Try not to cheat and lift your weight with your hips. Try to put as much weight and do as much work with your hands. This will burn your forearms and your hands. It's gonna work really well if you're working on your handstand, as I am working on my handstand. Hands have a lot of what you would imagine, right, on the handstand, but hands, they have an important role on the handstand, so work them out accordingly. Here I took a small break just to reset my camera so it doesn't shut down in the middle of an exercise. For our next exercise, we're gonna go on a wide push-up. So my first 5 repetitions are gonna be with my knees on the ground. This is gonna be level 1. You want to put the hands looking outwards and wider than your mat. You would like to go all the way with your chest to the ground. Try not to collapse your spine too much when you're going down. Keep a strong core. I'm gonna do 5 repetitions with my knees on the ground. We're gonna do 15 total. So if you're feeling good with that one, keep your knees on the ground, keep grinding for the 15 repetitions. I am gonna do the 10 consecutive next repetitions with my knees up. So if you're feeling good, you can try it as well. If you want one more level, I am not gonna show it here on the video, but you can also raise your feet to a higher ground. So maybe on a stair or a chair, the higher, the harder. And you can try to do it that way as well, if you are not feeling challenged enough. This video is for slightly beginners, so if you're trying to do something more intermediate, you can try that variation. So for our next exercise, we're gonna stretch the chest and we're gonna work also on our hand mobility, our wrist mobility. We're gonna start sitting down. So we're gonna put our legs bent, feet flat on the ground, and then we're gonna bring our hip all the way to our ankles, but our hands are gonna stay on the same place. This way our chest is opening. We're gonna stay here for about 20 seconds, and then we're gonna lift ourselves up into a bridge. Here is really good on our chest. It's opening really good. Press on your glutes, press on your hamstrings, press on your arms. Try to keep this position as stable as you can. If you want a challenge here, try lifting a leg or a hand and see how your balance is on only 3 limbs. If you're feeling really good, maybe you can try it out on only 2 limbs. I think in this video I am not gonna try anything funny, but sometimes I do like to lift 1 limb when I am doing my bridges. Alright, so for our next exercise, we're gonna lay flat on the floor. Take a breather, relax. We're gonna grab our shins or our feet. We're gonna lift ourselves, tensing the glutes. So we wanna press on the glutes. And as we go, we're gonna do a minute here. We're gonna do 30 seconds and then a small break and then 30 more seconds. As time passes, try to arch your back a little bit more and a little bit more. And with every breath, you gather strength. With every inhale, you gather strength. And with every exhale, you try to go a little bit deeper into the arch. We're opening our chest. We're also strengthening our quads. This is gonna burn on your quads. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but if you're doing it, you know it. Try to lift your head up, open your chest, and keep pushing to try to get yourself open, more open. That's a good job. Go back to a child's pose if you want to relax and recover. Great reset pose after these arch that we just did. For our next exercise, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna go into a horse stance. So here you want to do your feet 2 times shoulder width, and we're gonna stand low on our stance. So our hips are gonna be at the same level of our knees, if possible. If not, you can do it a little bit higher. We're gonna do a minute here. A minute or maybe 30 seconds. Well, between 30 to 60 seconds would be a great horse stance hold if you are just starting on this exercise. It really is a glute and hamstring burner. Really nice exercise. Pretty sure we just did 30 seconds. That's okay. With the same width in the feet, we're gonna fold forward with our knees straight. Maybe you can widen your stance a little bit. And we're gonna forward fold, hinging from our hips, trying to keep our back straight. Then we're gonna reach for the right leg. We're gonna press and breathe maybe 2 times. So 2 inhales, 2 exhales, deep inhales, deep exhales. We're gonna go back to center and then to the left leg. Same thing. 1, 2 deep inhales or 1, 2 deep exhales. Of course, it's 1 inhale, 1 exhale, 1 inhale, 1 exhale. Back to center and then to the right. We're gonna do 3 times per side. Same principle applies. Breathe into your stretch. Here we're stretching the lower back, the glutes and the hamstrings. So try to breathe to the lowest part of your stomach. Final one, we can move the hips from side to side, always trying to keep your back stretch. So right side for the last time, opening your lats as well. Seen a lot of videos circling around with tight lats, so maybe I can do some lat stretches that are gonna make you open your wings. Good, so now walk heel toe all the way to the middle and then stand back up. We're almost finished with our workout. I was looking here for a little bit of a chair I have, but my camera was on the way. So I am not going to use it, but I'm going to explain it how you can use it in the video if you want to. So here we're going to do a forward lunge, but this is going to be over the heels. So you're going to go forward and then you're going to let the knee go past the heel, and then you're going to try to connect your hamstring with your calves. So your hamstring and your calf should be touching. We're gonna do 6 repetitions per side. Here I'm not gonna move my feet, so I go all the way down, I go up from the same position, I go all the way down again. Do not lift the heel that is on the ground. So my right foot is not moving, it's staying flat on the ground. This is working on my ankle mobility and also lengthening my left hip flexor. So how I wanted to use the chair to show you is that right foot, the one that's flat on the ground, could be raised. So maybe I could do it on a stair or on a chair, anything that's stable enough that it's not gonna fall. And if you raise that foot that's on the ground, this time the left one, it would be easier to get your hamstring and your calf together. Here I'm doing it flat on the ground, trying to keep my balance. It's also a very challenging balance exercise, especially on this side with the left in front. To me, it's my weak side. Very challenging on my balance. If you can do it this way, great. Do it with the feet on the ground. If you're finding that your heel is raising or it's too much pain to just go all the way down, try to raise your foot that's on the ground. So this time it's the left one. I would put it on top of a stair or on the second stair, and then try to lower all the way down and finding connection between that hamstring and that calf. So there we go. That was the last exercise. We completed 20 minutes. Now I'm gonna take just a quick minute, maybe 30 seconds, sitting down, just taking a small breath and then a deep breath, connecting with my body and thanking my body to allowing me to have fun, staying healthy, and just being there for me, letting me walk around, play, fool around. I do everything with it all the time, and I just thank myself for doing this practice and for giving me the time to take care of myself. If you like more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channels, Mauricio Move. And if you like this video, let me know by leaving a like right below. If you like any of these exercises in particular, let me know in the comments.